Let's talk about the H-1B shockwave that has hit the entire nation. You're watching TimesXP. My name is Driti Atri, and visa interviews cancelled overnights. Applicants are asking that, is this because of social media? Yes, something unusual, something unthinkable just happened to thousands of Indians waiting for their H-1B visa interview. One moment their documents were ready, their files printed, their flights booked, and then a sudden email, a last-minute alert. Interviews postponed, not by days, not by weeks, but by months. You know what's going on here? This is connected to America's new demand. Make your social media public or don't get the visa. Let's break down the story. Here we are talking about the midnight alert from the US Embassy. The message dropped without any warning. Your appointment has been rescheduled. Do not come on your original date. Embassy gates will be open even if you traveled, even if you took leave, even if you were just days away from flying back to the US jobs. Total chaos, total confusion, thousands blindsided. The big question, why? Why did the United States government push back interviews months at the last minute? Here, attorney who reviewed the internal email says something big is happening behind the scenes. A new phase of social media vetting, a digital background check, a deep dive into the online life. Now, this particular week, the US quietly expanded a new rule. All H-1B and H-4 applicants must make every social media account public. Every post, every comment, every share. Basically, no privacy, no lockdown mode, no exceptions here, and the rule kicks in soon. And that's why the interview slots, they are suddenly being pushed to summer 2026. Another question, why the US wants your entire online life? So here, Washington says something very, very simple. Your visa is a national security decision. They want to know. They want to know, did you ever post anything critical of the US? They want to know, did you support any moment that they consider radical? They want to know, did you comment on political issue or did you follow certain accounts or not? Nothing is too small, nothing is old, nothing is private anymore for you. Well, this is now part of the H-1B screening process, something that they previously did only for the students. Now, let's talk about the interviews that are pushed to late 2026. Lawyers told Bloomberg that interviews from mid-December onwards are being shifted to April, June, and even August 2026. Can you imagine the impact here? A software engineer visiting home might now be stuck in India for months. Jobs on hold, paychecks paused, families separated, and the State Department still won't confirm whether every interview is being moved or not. The silence is unusual. You know, where did this begin? It began with students. Before targeting H-1Bs, the US tested this new system on the students. Thousands of F-1 visas were revoked. Why? Because AI tools flagged social media posts supporting campus protests and in some cases linking students to pro-Palestinian or pro-Hamas groups. Well, the program was reportedly called Catch and Revoke. A digital dragnet scanning posts, flagging phrases, evaluating the comments, cancelling the visas. Now, the same model is being used for the H-1Bs. You know, this is Trump's hardest crackdown ever on H-1Bs. That's right, this is not an isolated move. Trump has already imposed a 100,000 fee for the new H-1Bs from abroad, pushed for a total makeover of the lottery, expanded national security checks, tightened rules for renewal and stamping. And now social media surveillance is becoming the new front line. Indians, who make up the largest share of H-1B workers, will feel this impact first and the hardest. You know what this means for the Indians? The message from Washington is very clear. We will look at your skills, but we will also look at your online behavior. Your memes matter. Your retweet matter, your political post matter, your private accounts, they must be public. And until the US completes this massive digital check, visa interviews will remain delayed, possibly for months, possibly longer. Well, the H-1B journey just became much more unpredictable than ever before.